What's up, tubes? I got you with a cooking ASMR. Look at that. 2 beef patties. I put a little bit of melted butter in the pan to cook them up. Lightly seasoned those beef patties with our Payne County Rust all meat seasoning, some Country Crock Original to grease the pan. And those patties are going to cook up in that buttery goodness with the proper seasoning. You don't need much. You don't need much to make a delicious burger, yo. Maybe you're sensitive to dairy, so you can't have cheese. But you want a bomb-ass burger, yes please. Look at those beef patties cooking up in that grease. The buttery love. Now, while those delicious burger patties cook up for the burger, let's take a look at our burger bun. Here's what it looks like, lightly toasted. How did I toast the bun? Well, I took some Country Crock Original butter, created a nice little puddle in the pan, sprinkled on that all meat seasoning in that buttery puddle, and toasted the sandwich bun ever so slightly. I didn't directly sprinkle it onto the Texas toast. I just put a sprinkle of seasoning in the butter, had it melted. So cooking the sandwich bun in that melted buttery goodness, oh, you too. All that beef grease with that buttery love. We're gonna cook our eggs up in this mother. You feel me, YouTube? This cooking ASMR may have to be set down for just a second. I may have to set the camera down, but oh, YouTube, you don't need much to make a bomb-ass burger, yo. You really don't. You get some nice seasoned beef, cooked just right, buttery love for that midnight snack at night. Give it a flip. I'm going for a nice medium rare texture on the burgers. I don't want those to be too pink when I put them on the sandwich bun. Now this one's going to be our bottom bun that has more of that seasoning on there. So here's our top bun. It's a little bit mushy and a little bit toasted from being cooked in that buttery goodness. I'll set that right there. YouTube, this is going to be a bomb-ass burger. You don't need much to make a bomb-ass burger. You really don't. I'm cooking it for myself. Share what I make, you know. Some of my fans are, what you would call lactose intolerant. People are lactose intolerant in general. It's a real thing. But it sucks because you miss out on so much deliciousness. Now, to make this burger easier to assemble, what I'm going to do, YouTube, is put a burger patty on each bun. So then when I add the egg, Dorito repeats. We got a nice double-decker, easy to make You know, if you ain't got cheese, but you want to make something delicious, yo, dude, you gotta check this out, because my cooking skills are next level. People want to talk smack, but let them talk smack. Because those burger patties are just about done. And all that grease from the burger meat and the buttery love. You see all that grease and the buttery love? Just from slightly toasting the buns and cooking up the patties. Okay, that's going to be the love we put into our eggs next. Of course, by now you've seen how I fry up an egg. This is a hangover cure if I ever saw one. People are craving greasy food when they get a little bit buzzed, and it's like, well, alright. Let's drip in some hot grease. I'll hold it underneath the spatula till we get to that side. Same process. Oh yes, hot grease. The flavor coming off of that buttery, greasy goodness. I'm gonna scrape it all to the middle. This is going to become the flavor enhancer for our eggs. All the seasoning we put on the beef, and we're not going to need any seasoning. You get some over easy eggs in this buttery love. Boom. All the seasoning from that beef, YouTube, is just soaked into that buttery love. So we're going to need 2 eggs for this, 1 for each patty. And then for an added crunch, we'll add your choice of chips. I'm using nacho cheese Doritos. This burger is simple, it's not overdone. Even my simplest recipes are delicious. You know, that's... While we're expanding upon the products on my Etsy, let's, I gotta grab the trash can, because, and I'll just leave it underneath the scepter, because, or staff, whatever, because I'm working on wands, but you already know the drill. Let's get the camera turned over here. I want to cook some boss-ass eggs. All that burger grease, that buttery love, with just a little bit of that seasoning that we used for the burger patties. Now we're going to sit there and very quickly crack 2 eggs into that buttery love. Boom. We don't need any seasoning for these. The seasoning and that grease from the beef is plenty. I'll give you a close-up after I wash my hands right quick. I know what people are thinking. Cooking beef in butter Cooking beef and country crock, original butter, really Cobes. Look at these sunny side eggs cooking up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to separate them. And the time we took to wash our hands quick like. Separate them so that way they become separate eggs. It doesn't matter if they look pretty because they're going to get smushed on the burger and eaten anyway. But for the sake of the camera, let's make these sunny side eggs look real nice. When they get to a certain point, we'll flip them. They'll be flipped in all this greasy goodness. I mean, if you're going to cook eggs and you're cooking them in the grease of burger patties and bacon, you don't even know. If you haven't cooked like I cook, dude, this is some unhealthy, delicious shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Don't watch the videos if you're on a diet. But, you know, if you're out of the bacon or you don't got time to cook it, whatever the case, you don't need to make an extravagantly over-the-top burger to make it delicious, you know? You get some delicious eggs, some beef, some chip, you're done, son. Boom. I might add some of that tomato sauce to it just because that garlic tomato sauce that I use for the pizza is pretty good. They say vampires don't like garlic. That's a myth. Anyways, we get this going and flowing. All that grease, I want to tilt it all over those eggs. We got just enough grease to cook these on the other side. Now you see the yolk turning a solid yellow. That's when you know it's ready to be flipped. And you want to flip it gently so you don't splash grease all over the place. Okay, it's not burnt on the bottom, it's nice and lightly browned. Give it a flip real quick. Right now I got the stove on a medium heat. I'm not in a rush to cook it. Not in a rush to book it. You know. And I just cook these up. This is how you make some bomb-ass eggs. You can add salt and pepper, a little bit of seasoning if you want. But if you don't want to over-season your eggs, and just the essence of the seasoning, this is how you do it. Look at that shite, YouTube. That is just bloody beautiful. All that buttery, greasy hamburger grease and that buttery love just cooking into the eggs. Let it sit on this side for a second, but not for too much longer. So we're going to give it a bloody flip. Oop. There we go, flip. Sometimes your eggs don't turn out like uniform perfect. But if you get the result you're looking for, then it doesn't matter. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Over easy, sunny side, both sides. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and scooch that pan. I'm going to cook for just a little bit longer on this side, but the top of that is just perfect. The yolks are nice and firm, but they're not runny. Not so firm it's like, you know what I'm saying? These are pretty much done. Let me drag that buttery, greasy goodness mixed with that hamburger grease. Just let it soak into the bottom of those right quick. Go ahead and turn the stove off. Alright, so things I'm going to do right now, to get this burger assembled completely, let's go ahead and take our freshly cooked egg off of the burner. That buttery seasoned love ready to go. Oh, YouTube. You throw in a little bit of tomato sauce, some egg, and some Dorito. It's not over the top, it's not stupid fancy, but it's still going to taste good, I guarantee it. And you take ingredients from your previous recipes and you find out ways to recreate it in different forms, you know, that's what cooking's all about. Here we got that Prego tomato basil garlic. That's nice. Let's get a close up on those buttery eggs. Oh yeah, that smells and looks delicious. Then of course we got our beef patties. So now what I want to do to these is quite simple. We got 2 of these. I'm going to duplicate this to make this a double. Make this a double trouble burger. Way to start off your day with some dankness for your face. We're definitely done with this ingredients. Show the logo. Put it back in the fridge. Now, YouTube, I would not recommend eating these every day. Burgers like these are extremely unhealthy, but every once in a while, you know, you need something to like really just kick your day off, you know. I'm gonna grab this kitchen knife, spread on some of that tomato sauce right there, just like that. Got a little bit on the countertop, but that's alright. We can pick it up. Go ahead and smear some tomato sauce on the other burger patty. Well, that looks appetizing, doesn't it? Okay, behave yourself. See this red sauce dripping off a kitchen knife. Like, oh, that's a little bit disturbing. Just kidding, you two. Behave yourselves. Don't be. That's okay. No, I'm sorry. That was too far, you two. Anyways, you can take a look here, and you can see I'm getting this burger assembled. The burger patty and the sauce, looking boss. And with each egg, now that those have had time to cool off, let's go ahead and take 1 egg and put it on top of the burger patties. This may take longer than a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich, you know, which I'm not knocking them. Jimmy Dean makes good breakfast products. But if you're gonna make some breakfast time munchies, YouTube, go ahead and drop. I had a piece of that egg. Drop the egg on that top patty. I don't give a fuck if it makes me look like a fatty. Okay, that's Mr. Buster Rhyme over here. I want to hold on to that grease and that buttery love for a second, but take a look at this, man. This is nuts, okay? We're not done just yet. Got both those patties in frame. It'd be a shame to not leave this burger uncompleted. You know what I mean? Come on, let's make it happen, YouTube. You really don't need much to make a delicious burger, because now that you got these eggs cooked up just right for the night, you already know where we're going with this. We're going to add some Dorito chips, whatever flavor of chip you want, on top of that egg. Ooh. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stack some Dorito chips right on top of them delicious fried buttery eggs. The only thing, pretty much everything in this burger was cooked in. Like the beef and the bun cooked in buttery love. The egg, no exceptions. Also cooked. Takes a little bit longer, but I'm telling you right now, YouTube, you can't go wrong with it. Now I got the first one stacked. I'm going to stack that patty and egg and tomato goodness once again on top of the first one. Push it down just a little bit. YouTube, this burger is looking phenomenal. Even without cheese, it's still looking like something I would definitely serve in a restaurant. Just keeping them burger ideas coming, you know. Sometimes 3 or 4 ingredients is all you need. I don't wash my hands real quick because my hands are quite greasy. We're just about done making this Bliss midnight snack, heart attack on a bun, illest burgers in Casper, son. Oh, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but dude, come on. I'm a little bit tipsy, and this is quick and easy to make. And I've had the combination of variants of before, so. Now, normally when I put cheese on my burger, I'll just sprinkle on there, microwave it, nuke it, whatever, get it melted. But this burger doesn't need cheese. This is quickest burger I can make for YouTube. It tastes good, quick and easy to make. Makes your hunger quake. Alright, so we're going to stack some more chips on top of that second egg. Shout out to Frito-Lay for making Doritos. Not a sponsor. Cause you know how that goes, you're drunk as shit and you want some Taco John's, Taco Bell, fast food, whatever. Okay. Okay, if you're not too drunk to make this kind of burger, here you go. This is real easy. Real easy to make, YouTube. Stack some Doritos on top. But you know what? It's enough Doritos for the top. I have a couple to snack on. Whoa. Yo. That's my jam, baby. Party size, because it's a surprise when I'm coming at you like a sunrise. Sunset, living life with no regrets, setting my ways when I put this burger patty on a skillet. Because I'm ready to kill it and scar and chill for real. Because you know my wraps and my burgers are ill. Like a heart disease, heart attack coming at you. Fuck these haters talking shit. It's mad whack. But you already know how I stack. Yeah, fuck the haters talking shit. It's mad whack. But you already know how I stack. Now that we got the burger patty, tomato sauce, fried egg, Doritos. I want to take that buttery love from that bun right there. Before I put it on there. We gotta do it. We got some of that grease in the pan. Okay, this is not natural, YouTube. This is just done for the sake of showing off how ridiculously unhealthy this is. But for that top patty, we're gonna scrape some of that greasy love onto the nacho cheese Doritos. We'll leave a little bit in the pan for cooking for obvious reasons. Leave a little bit in the pan for cooking. It makes it so the next thing you cook doesn't stick. And it also adds bomb-ass flavor. See what I'm saying? We got the chips on top, the chips in the middle, the eggs, the beef. You know, it doesn't have to be over the top. Like these ingredients, it's like, what, 3 to 4 ingredients? It's not over the top, but it's got lots of calories. And, find the best way to stack this top bun so that way it's matching. And again, it really doesn't matter. I just kind of hear that crunch, a munch. Go ahead and push that down just a little bit. And because we're not microwaving it in the oven or the microwave to make the cheese go gooey, ooey, delicious. Now, if you're allergic to dairy, this does have egg on it. But maybe some people are picky about that. Like some people who are allergic to dairy, like they can eat eggs and be just fine. And then they eat cheese and they're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? But that being said, YouTube, you don't need much to make a dank burger. I mean, look at that. That's just protein and grease right there, ready to release. Not only that, but it smells really good too. I'm uploading a wand update as we speak to my YouTube, and that's going to take a hot minute. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit to drink, but lo and behold, I'm getting these ones done proper, and I'm like, hey, you know what? These ones are gonna be kick-ass. Let's make it happen, Captain. After I get done having a little bit to drink, I'm like, you know, a burger sounds so good. What kind of burger can I make with what I got? And that's cooking as real as it gets, you know. That's the kind of realism that people are going to appreciate when they see the cooking videos. Like, oh, hey, this guy's just cooking with whatever he's got, you know. Okay, this isn't going to have any cheese pull because there's no cheese on it. But for you people sensitive to dairy, you can handle egg, but you know what I'm saying? This is how you do it, man. I mean, if you got time to grill out a bomb-ass breakfast sandwich like this, then I would recommend it. But if you're in a rush in the morning, you grill up a Jimmy Dean sausage in the microwave with sandwich, whatever. If all you're doing is a breakfast sandwich in the microwave and that's what gets you through, cool. No judgment, you know. But people want a cooking video, so I'm like, okay, well, here you go. The burger doesn't have to be overly complicated. You've seen me cook with these ingredients before. I saved half of this when I get done cooking it. Bloody good. Yeah, if you're on a diet, don't watch my videos because, oh my god, that sandwich looks and smells so good. People make their comments like, oh, you're cooking bacon and butter, really? Look, why not? because you know you you know you want one, you know you want it. That's why you're watching it. Like, dude, well, what's he? Oh, this motherfucker. Surgeon General warning: Gothic King Cobra's cooking may be considered too dank for some people to handle. Just kidding. That's a bit overstating it. But no, on a serious note, you got the Texas toast, the beef, the tomato sauce, egg, Dorito, repeat. You know, simple enough. It's not over the top. You know, people think, oh, can you actually cook a sandwich without bacon? Yes, you can. And here's the proof. You know, if you're in a country where bacon is not allowed, you know, but you can eat eggs. Some of my Middle Eastern fans, they might be able to eat eggs, but they can't eat bacon. Bro, it sucks. But here's the thing of it, this sandwich will be a bit more kosher, you know, and a bit more vegan friendly because there's less meat. The only meat you're getting is from the beef. Which I guess depends on the culture you live in, because there are some cultures where this sandwich would be considered taboo, you know, just because of how unhealthy it is, you know. And that sucks, man. People miss out on delicious food, so I wanted to make something to eat. I make a bomb ass burger, so there you go. As I'm making it, I'm like, I'll make a quick cooking video. It only took me like 31 minutes to make. That's not bad, yo. Sometimes cooking videos take like an hour to make, and I'm like, no, that's. Some people don't have that kind of time. But the more elaborate recipes take longer because you gotta do more, you know, that's just how cooking biz is, and that's how you handle the biz. And after drinking, this will prevent a nice hangover. It's packed with protein to feed these sexy biceps, and it's packed with flavor. I don't mean to stay up so late, but I'm excited to see this batch of ones get finished. And I was hungry, so I'm like, oh. Gives me an excuse to film a cooking video. Not that I need one. People see the elaborate bacon cheeseburgers that I make, and you don't even have to have bacon or cheese to make a bomb ass burger. A burger without cheese, but you want to make it delicious? Yes, please. This is how you do it. Like, look at that. That is, oof. I'm going to enjoy eating this delicious sandwich and leave these shit talking haters in a ditch because there's nothing but a shit talking bitch. Whoa, okay. Busta Rhymes, calm down. People are gonna be like, how the fuck are you still alive? You're chain smoking, Technically, I've slowed down on my tobacco, but you eat like shit. Well, that's your opinion. You don't want to make it, you don't have to. You know, that's how you gotta be on the internet. People are gonna hate anything you do, like. Put that out. Yo. This is Greasy Love. This is a double trouble burger. Would this be good with cheese and bacon? You already know it would be. Sometimes I don't have the ingredients, and sometimes I'm not sure how it's going to taste with just those ingredients alone. It doesn't matter because, yo, The Bachelor one's coming, and a new cooking video being uploaded to YouTube. Get it. Alright, tubes. If you like the crazy cooking videos, subscribe for more. Just gonna get right into it. And this burger is just freaking massive. Yeah. Yeah. YouTube. The simplicity of it, the lightly seasoned. This is done right. I would serve this in my restaurant. Not even shitting you. That was so easy to make, so quick, and it's really good too. You say to yourself, I don't care about the calories. I'm getting my fix for the morning. Let's put a Dorito, but I'll pick it up after the consuming of this delicious bastard. If I show you how to cook like a boss, it's not my fault what you do with it. I'm like halfway done with the burger and I'm already starting to feel full. But it's getting finished. No doubt about that. Artery clogging. Delicious goodness. Yep, this is a satisfying burger. The beef is cooked just right. There's that cross section, what's left of it. YouTube. This is the kind of burger that's quick. The quickest recipe I've ever come up with. I mean, it's super easy. You don't have to be a 5-star chef to make it. And fried eggs. Nice touch. Maybe you're a bit more sensitive to dairy, so you cut down. Personally, I can handle my dairy. That's why I put a shit ton of cheese on my pizza and burgers, but, you know, gotta come up with them recipes. I'm down to the last 2 bites. YouTube. That sandwich is packed with flavor. People made this joke. They're like, "Do you secretly live in Flavor Town?" And I'm like, shh. Oh, yeah. Gotta keep these sexy biceps fed. Enough said. YouTube, simplicity and flavor working together. Put this seat in the plank. Blah. Put this plate in the sink. I got a couple of Doritos on the floor from eating that mess, but I'm going to pick those up right quick. I'm going to throw them away. Grab a cup of water. What in the fucking hell? Where did they, Really no major complaints on that one either. I mean, that was seasoned pretty good. You know, it was flavored just right. I'll take a splash of this mangarita and pour a cup. Pour a cup, because that's what's up. Cooking video, yo. Man, I'm just drinking this whole thing and to wash it down, that deliciousness. Hey, doggies, you too. I would not recommend cooking tipsy. I'm a bad example of doing that on video, but hey, you want a cooking video, I got you. I don't have to be tipsy to make it. Just like the video doesn't have to be overly elaborate with the recipe. That had 2 eggs, 2 beef patties. There's your protein fix to start your day. Boom. Get it, YouTube. And get this video on the process of uploading to my desktop. And then I'm going to conk out for the moment. I have to call that burger the Double Trouble Breakfast Burger because that's exactly what that was. That was quite literally a heart attack on a bun. You know, there's just enough butter in the bottom of the pan to lightly toast up the buns for the burger. But you know what I'm saying? It was just, oh, dude. People say I can't cook. I'm like, I disagree. It's not the healthiest, but I know how to make some bomb ass shit. And the cool thing about having a YouTube channel is like, okay, this is what I'm making. What are you making? And even if you don't like what I cook, I want my cooking videos to inspire other people to cook. That's the truth. Whether you think the recipe's gross or not, whether it's stupid, unhealthy, or too many calories, he used beef, ew, why, what? I don't care. I want my cooking videos to inspire other people to cook. You know? That's the way I look at it. That burger was simple, but it still kicked ass. Double trouble because it's a double burger with double the egg. YouTube. I'm about out of cooking video ideas. I got food to munch out on, but you know, I try to come up with cool stuff to cook for YouTube. Stuff that's like, oh hey, you know, that looks good, I'd eat it. Kind of food, you know. Artery clogging heart failure. I'm just kidding. That sounds horrible, but believe me, that burger tasted so good. Like if I had my own burger restaurant, I could call it Josh's Ass Burgers. Okay, instead of calling it Josh's Ass Burgers, we'll call it Burger Boss. Yeah, I see how I make my french fries on YouTube. I'd serve those with the burgers. I'd have a couple that would stick on the menu as regulars. Then there'd be a burger of the day. Both Coke and Pepsi products. Homemade french fries. Boom. YouTube would be perfect. Work up an appetite? Come on down to Burger Boss. Satisfy your craving while you're saving some money. See, it's a jingle that just writes itself, YouTube. Give it a squizzle of that. Shake it. Do a can crush for my awesome fans, my awesome fam, and my friends. And of course for delicious burgers. And he shoots. He scores. YouTube, that burger was definitely delicious. Ooh. That was more than enough. That was more than enough for a midnight snack. That was a stack just right to hold you through the night. You know what I'm saying? To wrap up this video, yo. Take a couple squizzles of this. Keep it cold in the fridge for later. Yo. And say fuck the haters, because that's what they do. They talk shit. Fuck them. Because I could just end up finishing the cup right now. Chugging it right quick. But listen here, Slick. You already know Gothic King Cobra makes a bomb-ass burger, yo. And it's no lie. Got a wand update and a new burger hitting the channel. Yeah. Even if you know what's going to be put into it, it's still fun to see it come together. Yeah. Cheers, YouTube. Hooey. Took another squizzle of that and set it for later. But I do thank you for watching this cooking video. A couple of fried eggs. Couple of fried eggs. A couple of beef patties. Some tomato sauce. Some Doritos. You know, you don't need much to make a delicious burger. You really don't. I just proved it. People get caught up in trying to create the next big thing like, oh hey, burger, pizza, this, that. I feel that. But sometimes creating a burger that's simple in itself, it's not overly complicated. People appreciate those recipes too. And above all, I'm providing content for the YouTube platform. If you like the cooking videos, subscribe for more. 1 second, YouTube. YouTube, the cooking videos are where it's at. I try to be somewhat more kid friendly with those. I cut down on the cussing, and you see me sipping on an adult beverage and making a greasy monstrosity. You're just like, oh, hey, it makes the channel somewhat more watchable. But anyways, tubes. It's your sexy goth bad boy, Gothic King Cobra, back at you with another video. I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side, yo.